Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. Welcome in. Sorry we're late. We had a little accident. Let's just hope that it is bester case scenario than the worst case scenario. We had a connection issue with my camera. So we've moved the camera that is usually here to be now pizza camera, because I've been taking food photos with my camera in my office. So the cable that is connected to the stream PC was dangling or was sitting on the floor. Turns out a late night poodle was prowling the kitchen and didn't want to go outside in the rain. So he peed on my cable. I didn't know that. Picked up the cable, put it inside my camera. Don't blame the puppy. Well, it shouldn't have been on the floor. I understand that. It shouldn't have fallen down, and I should have picked it up. I didn't even know it was on the floor. But so let's just hope that the camera isn't screwed. The $2,500 camera, and it's just a cable issue. Let's just hope that. Let's just hope that. Okay. Not your fault either. It is what that is true. It is what it is, and no point getting stressed about it. We'll just order a new cable. We're very lucky that we have a camera that was here, the ZV-1 that is now there. It'll be okay. That's it. There's no point getting stressed. There's no point getting angry and frustrated. I'm not that type of person. My cats pee on everything. It's just winter. Our dogs are usually very good, but it seems to be in winter. At the moment we have I'm just laughing because we banned the term cheap viewers, but now they just use a different alternative letter to cheap. So the side of our house in winter, even though we spray and kill the weeds every year, this side of our house turns into a jungle. And then you can't do it. The problem is with weeds, you can't do anything while it's wet. You have to wait for them to dry out before you then spray them or, kill them. So we are probably gonna whip a snipper this week, but they just pop up. So we've got weeds all down the side of our house, and I don't know if the dogs just don't like going out there. No, we can't. Those walkways for peasants. And they don't go that way, and Chester wants to walk out this door. So, yes, anyway, new camera. Sorry for being late. Today we are using the pizza oven, but not making pizza. We're making other cubby treats. My idea is to try and make the Greek chicken from First Things First, and make the chicken gyros, which is on our website, making pita bread or flatbread in the oven. Then we thought we make some pizza in a cast iron pan in there. Then Exceed had the idea of doing potatoes. So I'm thinking we could do potatoes multiple ways. I thought about wrapping them in aluminium foil and just chucking them at the back of the oven and seeing how they turn out like that. It's probably going to get a bit hot in there, but let me know your ideas. If you have any other suggestions for pizza oven things. Tzatziki, yeah! There's a whole craze with cucumber recently. And maybe we could do a cucumber salad as well as use the cucumber for our tzatziki. Cookies in the pizza oven? Why don't we try it? See, wants potato, shocked Pikachu face. I just want to avoid anything greasy because propane fire. What do you mean? Oh, I get you. Anything you don't want the too fatty in there. So then, yeah, I get you. So it's splatter and hit the flame, and then, yeah, makes sense. Didn't think of that. This is why I keep you around, Kerry. The one reason. Before we continue, let's go back to last time on, and we'll show what we did on the last strum. We did a filet mignon Wellington. I think he turned out pretty cool. He was quite delicious. That was what we were trying to make him look like. This was an AI generated image, by the way. And then that's what we created. That's like a hard, pretty shitty angle. Could have zoomed in. But I think he turned out pretty cute. And we didn't make the like demi-glaze or like the jus to go on top of it. So it was a bit dry, but it did taste yummy. Exceed and I really like beef Wellington. It's easier than you think to do beef Wellington. So hopefully I showed you that, but we can do it again if you would like. Do a proper beef Wellington, but not a minion one. So thank you to Nani Kid for the redemption. I enjoyed it and it was very creative. It was a bit of a craft stream as well. Yeah. Alrighty. Frittatas, hash brown in the pizza oven would be good. Frittata, I don't know. I don't think I have that many eggs to do a frittata. That's the only issue. Smashed potatoes. Let's get smashing. We could do, this is a good idea. I got a lot of mini potatoes that I need to use. So that's a really good idea, smashed taters. We could do like salt and vinegar ones. And I have some cool things that I bought yesterday at IKEA, and I went and picked up the Molly chocolate order. We've got more coming next week. As a whole story, but I will tell you that later. Let's do a deep dive into Discord, show what the community has been cooking and eating. All right. This is my own Discord, so I'll be back. I thought I changed it. We were so frantic trying to set up the camera that I didn't set up Discord. I need to sneeze. Sorry. Okay. Okie dokie. Bless you, thank you. I need blessing. Allergic to computering. Yeah, pretty much. Okay. So, this is taking us back to Wednesday. Kate was in the office. She started her morning, she got some croissants from Loon, and then this was her lunch, which is a Vietnamese barbecued chicken noodle salad with a peach iced tea. So I think she said every 2 weeks or something they do markets. Good idea to go to queue that up with your mandatory workday in the office. All right. Shadi tried Korean barbecue for the first time. So he wanted some suggestions, recommendations. Have you guys been to Korean barbecue? He ended up going with this, which was a set with Wagyu oyster blade, marinated Angus beef, marinated pork neck, then honey soy or spicy chicken, pork cheek, and bunda jjigae, the hot pot. And so this was I don't know how to pronounce it, bunda jjigae is Korean hot pot. Look at that. It's a spam. I don't know what these things are. They look like crackers, tofu. Looks good. Nudes, beans. See, I don't know about this. The idea for me, what do you think? Having all of that stuff in there at the same time, makes me uncomfortable. Because I don't want all the flavors touching. I'd rather add a little bit into my personal soup or whatever. It's just, I don't know, it makes me uncomfortable. Like, I don't want the beans. Can I ask for the beans not to be in there? Or I would have it on the side and then you put in what you like. Because I don't know what this stuff is. I would try it, but the beans for me with every other flavour doesn't feel like it goes. And the juices of the beans, I don't know. Those mushrooms look good. And the mushrooms down here look good as well. Yeah. I would eat it though. And then he had, look at this. So this was $148. $148. Look at that. All this meat, and then you got your hot pot, and then you cook all this on the Korean barbecue. It's so much fun. It's like deconstructed cook your own meal, but it is fun. We've done a homemade Korean barbecue like 2 or 3 times on stream in the last house, and I really like it. Just something fun about cooking your own food, paying to cook your own food. Have you done it before? Hold on. One moment. I love Korean barbecue. Yeah, and what's that? What do you usually go for? What's your toppings? I'm just setting up my... Here we go. Bulgogi and rice cake things. Okay. Anyone been to Korean barbecue? What is this drink here? This looks really good. We go for bulgogi beef. That's like the staple. And then Wagyu. I like pork belly, but it's not a massive fan. Last time I went, one of the waiters came around and did most of them. Yeah, I don't know if I like that. Did you enjoy it? Tteokbokki. I have seen so many people do like mukbangs and eat that, but I've never tried it. I think that the rice cake things I think I'd like because they've a texture like mochi. Are they chewy? You gotta try them. Never had it. Always meant to in the old town because there was one that was supposedly really good. Oh, you have to try it. Maybe make your own. Beware. Do you like Korean food? Pork belly, yes. The rice thing is tteokbokki. 100%. Tteokbokki, maybe. Do you mean the dish with the rice cakes themselves? The tteok? I flippin' love tteokbokki. Yeah, are they good? I don't know the difference. I love Korean food. It's the one thing that I miss having access to the most. Let's have a Korean barbecue party. Everyone has to prepare their own meats and things, and we sit down and we eat it together. What do you think? I like because nobody in our group was that keen to do it. If I'm eating out, I'd rather just get it cooked food put in front of me once you've done it once. The novelty wears off. Yeah, I understand that. I get that. True. Tteok, the rice cakes, tteokbokki is the dish with the spicy sauce and the egg and the fish cake. Oh, tteok. Okay, so I'd like to try the tteok then. I don't know about the spicy sauce. It makes me a bit nervous. God, don't even talk to me about Trader Joe's. I'm still so jealous. I want to try so many things from Trader Joe's. Shay was asking a great question, was about do we have ground sirloin in Australia? And we have sirloin, we call it porterhouse, but it's not very common that you would buy from my understanding in the US, you can go out and buy ground chuck or ground like a certain cut. In Australia, at a regular grocery store, it's just called ground beef, or we call it beef mince. If you go to a butcher, you can say, can you ground me some chuck, or can you grind me some whatever. But sirloin, which is porterhouse, is a bit leaner compared to things like chuck, which is higher fat content. If you want something leaner, you want like this, the lean beef mince. But it doesn't really tell you what cut it's from though. It just means it's leaner. Yeah, New Zealand is the same. Supermarket, you'll get premium, which is lean, or normal mince. So we have 3 levels. We've got regular mince, lean, and extra lean. And then extra lean, I think, is Heart Smart, which I think Shady writes here. Lean mince is below 90% meat, 10% fat. We have Heart Smart, which is 95% meat, 5% fat. Mystery beef, yeah. Then we've got Shay, lasagna with homemade sauce. Nice. Very cool. Look at that. That's a good amount of browning. We just have 85, 90, and 95. Okay. None of that silly label. Lean. Lean. Americans don't like the words lean and silly labels. Shock refried beans and broiled some queso fresco on top. Added green onions. Ate this for my dinner with a lovely thin and greasy corn tortilla chips. Because I'm an adult and I can make sorts of choices that I want to. Nice. I am still in love with, we don't make it very often, but the 7-layer dip that you guys introduced me to. We went through a stage where we ate that, and that is what, remember, I cut my finger off. Exceed and I were cooking, how dare we cook off stream. 7-layer dip is so good with refried beans. So I think it's refried beans, sour cream, guacamole, cheese, salsa. You can put olives, chopped tomatoes. It's really good. It's like nachos in a dip form. Yeah, 7-layer dip sounds so good. I almost made some earlier this week. It is really yummy. I went up to Costco yesterday. I was the chauffeur. I drove Exceed into the office, into the city, in traffic. And then I went to IKEA to pick up our laundry. We've been renovating our laundry, and the cupboards get installed in 2 weeks. So picked up all of the boxes, the rest of the boxes that we need. So that was our car. I put them all in there, and then luckily a fine gentleman helped me put in these ones here because I had to put down the front seat. They were so long. Very grateful for our big car, big old Harvey. And then I thought, I'm going to go upstairs. I'm going to have a look around. I'm going to have some breakfast. Kind of regret it. I ate way too much. All this for a drink, a coffee, and all of this breakfast was $17. I thought it was pretty good. And it was really nice, except the eggs. The eggs I would I wouldn't give to my enemy. They were pretty disgusting. Everything was really yummy. This was like thicker bacon, like thicker cut bacon. Sausages were yum, mushrooms were yum, hash was really good, and croissant was really good. And then the drink, this is like it's no added sugar pear cider. It tastes it tastes alcoholic. Like it tastes like a hard cider. I didn't know, obviously I didn't get it to, get crunk in the morning, but it was really yummy. I told Exceed when I picked him up, he's like, you're crazy, all that food. And he goes, you bought 2 drinks? Because the plan, if you've been around for a while since we built this kitchen, one of the best reasons to go to IKEA is Sushi Wawa is next door. And that is where I get my favorite sushi dish ever, which is beef carpaccio aburi. So my plan was to go up to IKEA, get the stuff, but they didn't open till 11. And I had driven, we had got up at 6:30, 6:45. I'd driven and got to the city at 9:15, and I was hungry. I was fanging for some food. So I ate too much, and then I wasn't very hungry to get sushi. But I thought, nope, I can't come all this way and not get sushi. So I ended up getting 4 pieces of sushi as well. But I said to Exceed, it didn't hit the same. It didn't taste as good. And Exceed said, Molly, it's because you weren't hungry. And I was like, yeah, probably. But this is beef carpaccio sushi from Sushi Wawa. If you're in Perth, it's delicious. Big fan. So you should go and try it. But yeah, that was my conundrum. The food was really good. If you go to IKEA, really good. And then this was the cider. So I bought 4 of these pear cider, and I bought an apple as well. They do a no added sugar version, and then they also do a sugared version. So I bought no sugar added because it was already sweet enough. I don't know why you would want no added. There's 8 grams of sugar in the no added sugared version. Imagine how much was in the sugar version. I sent out sourdough starter a while ago, and it only arrived yesterday, but this is powdered sourdough starter to Shaddy, Nido, Grumpy Gamer, someone else, I think, 4 people. But if anyone else would like it, it's $10. Comes with a little note and just powdered sourdough starter. It's Australia only, unless you want to pay for shipping to the US, which is like a lot, $25. What else we got? I got another story, but I don't know if you're sick of my stories. But I went to the chocolate place to pick up the chocolate, and then I found this. I'd never heard of this company, Van Houten. Morning, Liz. Couverture chocolate. I bought it, and it turns out it's made by Barry Callebaut. So it's the same company. This seems to be it's made in the Netherlands, maybe, compared to like regular Callebaut is Belgium. They taste pretty identical, but this is cheaper. It's all couverture chocolate, so it's very high quality cocoa butter rather than using vegetable fats, and very tasty. So the long story short, I had an order placed for chocolate, $500 worth of chocolate. There was an office error that they didn't have my address. Oh no, I put down delivery on Tuesday, and so then ended up like Tuesday came and went. I contacted them and said I was supposed to get delivery on Tuesday. She said there was an office error. They didn't do some paperwork, but also letting you know that they don't deliver to your area on Tuesdays. It's every Thursday. And I was like, no worries. And I said, well, I'm going up to Perth on Thursday anyway, so I'll just go and pick it myself. She's like, well, you actually get 7.5% discount for picking yourself rather than someone picking for you from their bigger warehouse. I was like, fabulous, fabulous, fantastic, love that. So what happened was, went and picked it up myself, and I thought the price on the ticket looks different, but maybe that's a non-wholesale, that's a retail price, and I'll get my discount. So I put it in my trolley, walked around, and I thought, I'm just going to test this so that I know that it's the same price. I'll split my order of what other stuff that I picked up, and I'll put that through first. And it came to like $580, like it was like $100 extra. And I was like, oh, that's not right. And she goes, oh, there's been a price increase. I said, well, like my order, this is the order that I placed. Can I get, I'm meant to get this price? And she was like, oh no, the chocolate went up 2 days ago. And I was like, oh, there was no one told me. I wouldn't have cancelled my order. And I got really I'm not an angry person. I don't get frustrated or whatever, but when I get emotional or stressed, I just how you can feel like you welling up, not, you're about to cry type thing. I get a bit stressed. And I just had this and I didn't know what to do. And I just was was really polite to the lady, and I just said I don't know what to do. I just cancelled my order yesterday. She didn't tell me, and I was like, is there anything that you can do? And I said I was about to just say I'll just put it all back and I'll just contact my account manager. And she was she goes, I understand. She's like, good that you came in with the invoice, but she goes, we'll change the price for you, because she saved me $100. And oh my goodness. Do you have a law that makes where the businesses have to honour the lowest price shown? I think we usually do, but this is a different situation because the price had changed and it was marked as it wasn't false advertising, because I placed my order 2 weeks ago. $100 Australia, so you can go and buy a coffee. But so yeah, she honoured it. She put it through at that price. I didn't get the extra 7.5% because they're already giving me more than enough discount. And then I thought, you know, what I'm going to do is I'm going to like pop, I got it all in my cart and I sat down and I emailed my account manager and to see if I could reorder, because they hadn't talked to each other. That was the retail store and she was in the commercial section. So I contacted her and I was like, I didn't realize the price was going up. Can I redo the order at the same price? And she was like, yep, no problem. I said, I don't need the white chocolate. Can I just order double of the milk chocolate? And she's like, yep, no worries. So I've got now, I ordered 20 kilos of milk chocolate instead of like white chocolate, which I already have. I won't use much, but we saved the business like $200 over the 2 days. And like for a small business, $200 or $200+ is huge for a small business to then have to either like take that out of profit or build that into your prices and like increase the cost of brownies for, you know, for your customers. And we don't want to increase our cost. It's just the price of cocoa is crazy if you've been looking at the news. I didn't know too much. I know that it was increasing, but now I went home and did some research, and there's issues with like fungal infections in Ghana and in countries where like they produce a crop and then some of it all the trees need to be cut down because it has this black rot or something. And then also the issue of the farmers aren't getting enough support financially, and, you know, to manufacture, they aren't getting enough kickbacks. So there isn't an incentive for them to increase production. So rather than fixing the sourcing issue, the big companies are just buying it, but then at an increased price, and then just increasing the price to the consumer. So the middleman is just fucking everybody, like Callebaut and Nestle and everything, rather than fixing the root cause. You know, we need some big Silicon Valley tech, you know, giant to come in and help support, you know, to teach the farmers better ways of cropping, more reliant ways, or maybe like modifying, you know, the area because of the climate as well, climate change, and there's just so many things into it. But we are just getting that, like, as a consumer, we are just getting the after effects of like corporate greed and corporate negligence of their part of not supporting the farmers. So it's just a huge thing. Hopefully it's going to take years to fix, but which my company is selling some excellent cocoa replacers. Nice. That is fantastic. I was just looking, we were watching a video last night about companies that are looking at creating products to continue making their products, but finding replacers for cocoa. But I said to Exceed, I was like, are we doing the wrong thing? Are we going into the cocoa industry? Like, chocolate is one of our biggest, other than the packaging, cocoa, butter are our biggest ingredients. But this is just, I'm just like trying to be transparent about what goes on behind the scenes of sourcing ingredients, how we are pricing, how our focus is on keeping the price low as possible. Because for me, it's not about making, you know, brownies at $9, $10 a pot, because I wouldn't buy them at that. And that's my biggest focus of like, what is the price that I would pay for a brownie or a pack, and also the ability to use good quality ingredients and figure out what we can do. We were supposed to get a thunderstorm and like severe weather last night, and now it's just come now. But anyway, that's just my little thing about my little win. Save some money, trying some new brands of chocolate, and focusing on, getting started. So I thought it was static. No, it is rain. Wait till we open the door and see the pizza oven. It's It's going to make it dark, much louder. Yeah, so it's not me complaining about prices and things like that. I know what I thought I knew I was getting into, but you know, it's just some things going on behind the scenes. That my little win got some 30 kilos of chocolate, and now we spent all this money. Now we're going to start making it back. It looks like a lot of it is grown in far north Queensland. Coffee? No, sorry, cocoa? I didn't know that Australia was made cocoa at all. Cocoa grown in Australia. Oh, of the cocoa grown in Australia. But I don't think it's a big industry. A lot of it is out of Ghana, from my understanding. Liz would know more than me. And then now Ecuador is nearly taking over the production levels from Ecuador, and some in Indonesia as well. So hopefully, the biggest thing is we need to support farmers, not just in the cocoa industry, dairy farmers, our cereal farmers, our sheep farmers. We need to support, rather than the middlemen, we need to support the actual producers of our food, so that it can be more efficient, more eco-friendly, and then find a way to really make it so that we can feed the world and it's not so expensive. The industry has already shown a steady compound growth of 4.3%. Okay, the last 10 years, 4.3 in 10 years. Okay, 2020 was estimated potential for production of Australia grew to a value of 15 to 20 million. Oh. Okay, by 2023. Okay, interesting. Thank you, Dex. I never knew that. I didn't know there was any cocoa grown in Australia. Fabulous. Sharing. Okay, sorry, enough of story time. A new sushi place opened in Kaz within walking distance. Oh, this would be bad for me. We have a Vietnamese place, and we walk past it all the time, but I'm not that intrigued to go in frequently. But if they had poke, I think I would be, or sushi. A lot of the for me that puts me off is that I don't understand the menu, like the names and things. I would only go in for like a banh mi or something. That looks so good. I want to hunt it down. That looks really good. Seaweed salad. Did she say? Okay, so we've got sushi, rice, tuna. So raw tuna, mango, avocado, cucumber, seaweed salad, spicy mayo. Yum. Whoa, I would be eating that every day. Hell yeah. Mango with tuna, with cucumber, seaweed salad. Sounds delicious. You have to share photos every time you eat it now. HelloFresh, build your own chicken shawarma. Oh, okay. So this is what we're making today on stream, hopefully. Pita. Cucumber salad, cucumber tomato. Yes. Looks good. This is very similar to what we're making today, but using the pizza oven. Looks good, beware. Would you order it again? Then we've got McMargo, minced pork and green bean stir fry. Such an easy and tasty one. Oh, this looks good. Was this a meal kit? Kind of looks like my char siu beef. Was it Marley Spoon or the H-Fresh? Hello Fresh. And then we also had chicken, vegetable and egg noodle soup last night because Annie has been feeling sick. Oh no. Good. Did you make this? Garlic, ginger and chili oils. Good one. That's delicious. Looking after each other. Or I would modify slightly, said to cut the onion thin so it turned into charcoal. Oh no. Fantastic. Yeah, I made it. Looks good. Thank you, everybody. Oh, crap. All right. So, welcome to the pizza oven. This is a different new camera. So, we'll start. I don't know what temperature we're going to cook on, but we'll turn them on. Oh, I haven't wiped it out. Oh no. Oh, the gas is off. Won't get very far. Look at that. Excuse me. Here we go. Are you blurry or is that just me? Let me fix you. Let me fix your light. Hello, Paolo. Business idea. Unhealthy food kit called Goodbye Fresh. Nice. All right, everyone, shut your eyes. Here we go. I think it's just overexposed. Hold on. I never know how to use this camera. It's a Sony ZV-1. And I don't really know get Sony. Cancel tracking. Oh my God, I don't want to, because it doesn't have a touch screen. Okay, let's go here. Single shooting. Yes, I want single shooting. ISO auto. Right, this button. Ooh. Okay. I don't know what to do. Oh my God. Function. Here we go. It's focus mode. Automatic autofocus. Okay. Function. Focus area. Manual focus. Okay, can I do... There we go. Oh, golly. Oh my God. There. I don't want tracking. How do you turn tracking off? White balance, soft skin, steady shot. Product showcase set, ISO, exposure compilation. All right, whatever. I'm done with it. Okay, so what we're gonna do today is we're gonna make not pizza, everything else other than pizza in the pizza oven. So we're gonna see what it can do, okay? Turn that on. I'm gonna shut the door just a little bit because it's a bit chilly in here. Okay, we're gonna make some pita bread. We like the pita. Greek chicken. Does it void your warranty to cook non-pizza in the oven? Nah. You just can't shut the door. There's no rules. We make up our own rules. We make up our own rules. Okay, We're gonna make some exploding pizza dough balls. They're gonna puff up like balloons, okay? Soup in the pizza. Oh, I think that, trust Knights Camp to think of something that would ruin the pizza oven. I think definitely making soup in there. And rightly so, we got a warning from Kerry. You know, not often we trust Kerry's, he's a bit trolly, but he did rightly say not to do something that's too fatty to create any fat fires. Okay, so just for those people who are here that might leave later, next cook is our 5-year partner anniversary. 5 years. And we thought we're gonna go out the way that we, not go out, but celebrate the way that we came into partnership with the man, the myth, the Belgor. So we're looking for ideas. We've been talking to the mods about it for the last few days. We're thinking some cook-offs, some games. Exceed will come in. Exceed is working, but Exceed will come in and do some taste testing and some judging along with you guys. Maybe a mystery box each. So he'll be here for a few hours. Some of you haven't, who hasn't met Belgor? How many of you haven't never seen Belgor, my brother? Don't know who we're talking about? He's a bit of a laugh. He's a bit of a guy. What's the word called? Belgor has a go of the pizza oven, maybe. Oh. No. Probably not. I'm very guarded of Paolo. I don't like anyone touching it, 'cause the moment if you screw up, then you have to wait hours, like time for it to like clean itself. I don't want anyone to. You guys, the community helped buy it, and I'm very protective of anyone else. Like it's our little baby Paolo. I think I've seen him in the Miss years ago. Okay. I haven't seen him yet. All right. Oh, you'll see. I'm excited for you to meet him. I still have a photo on my desktop of him in the hot dog suit. On your desktop. I love that. Legend has it he's still playing Street Fighter to this day. No. He'll be playing World of Warcraft as of this afternoon. Same with my husband. We've lost him to the what's the new retail called? Who's excited for World of Warcraft? Because that goes into my next thing. Is we have 5 game codes for World of Warcraft on Monday. I contacted Blizzard, and the wonderful team at Blizzard have given us 5 game codes for the new World of Warcraft. So stick around. There's a good chance of you winning on Monday, and we might do some more giveaways of other things. Oh snap! They are. Let me check. I'll tell you what edition they are. There's 5 heroic editions. I didn't get the epic edition, so just watching today. Okay. So Exceed and Belgor got epic editions, and then we've got heroic editions to play. If anyone wants, on Friday, we're going to do some giveaways. All right? We're very, very lucky for the team for passing them through. Pita. Here we go. Oh, shite. Moroccan pita. Okay. So yes, Belgor will be coming around. I'm very excited. We're gonna do some fun challenges. Something to do with water and not looking or looking, and something to do with a tortilla. Hey Google, add tortillas to my shopping list. All right, let's make some flatbread. So we need 250 grams.
Tortillas to the list called shopping.
This makes 6. I think we're going to make more. So let's just do 500. No, I'll just do 6. We don't need more than 6, do we? Do we need more than 6? I've got some frozen dough. I know Exceed said no pizza, but I might make a Molly pizza for me if it defrosts in time. Okay, make sure your scoop is meticulous. Metric, so your scoop is metric. I couldn't see from there. Roselli has contributed 10,000 Molly dollars to the mystery box challenge. So from what I'm thinking is we probably do a mystery box, but this mystery box that you guys are adding to won't be the one that we do on Monday if we do one, okay? I will do a special one that you guys have worked towards. So keep contributing. Okay. Oh. How many of you have heard of the viral TikTok chocolate bar? You know, the one with pistachio and katifi? Has anyone heard of it? Very demure, baby. 4 days left. That's this stream and next. Oh, okay. Nope, pistachios. You guys haven't heard of the TikTok chocolate bar? It's like, it was all over Instagram and TikTok. It's basically like a pistachio chocolate bar that was so it was made famous in Dubai, and it was so popular that you couldn't get it outside of Dubai. And so people have been remaking it themselves. I'm not sure I'd like to taste TikTok chocolate bar. So it's basically like oh my God, I'm not even on Instagram or TikTok very much, and I've seen it. People have been making this pistachio paste mixed with katifi, which is like phyllo, like crunchy pastry. It's like you pan fry it and it's crunchy. I saw an ad for chunky chocolate bar with pistachio in the middle, but not sure it was the viral one. To be honest, it didn't look good. Okay, well anyway, this doesn't hit the same because I thought you guys would know what I'm talking about. Where's Liz? Liz knows because we were talking about it the other day. Someone find Liz. Liz! Okay, into here we're adding 14 grams. It's a lot of yeast. It's going to activate really quickly. Then we're going to add 5 grams of salt. Okay, so I made some. I went up to, I was talking about it on Wednesday. I was trying to find this pastry and I went to like 3 different stores and I couldn't find it. So I went and found it yesterday. And I pan fried it and got it crispy, and then I mixed it with pistachio paste, and then I made, oh damn, oh look at that, it's the pizza oven. Oh, that's great. Good one, Exceed. I made this. The chocolate isn't tempered because I wanted to make it as soon as possible, but Also been in the fridge. Hey, can you hear that crack? Pastry and pistachio sounds good though, and chocolate. Look at that. See if we can do this, hold on. No. He doesn't want to look at. Anyway. Haven't tried it yet because I brushed my teeth yesterday. It's crunchy. Oh, it's very sweet. I don't know if I could eat a whole. Oh wow, it's very sweet. I probably need to mix it with some like maybe milk chocolate, white chocolate or something. But I was thinking of chopping this up and then putting that on top of the pistachio brownie. But the issue is I've got to find more pistachio paste hopefully before we go live with the brownie business, the bakery opens, because pistachio, they're out of stock at Costco. Okay, now on the sweetness. It is quite sweet. But I feel like we could make it less sweet, maybe with coconut. It is really nice. Yum. The kativi is a really good idea to figure out how we can incorporate it. Can you get that crunch? The crunch on its own is really satisfying. I feel like we could use this style in different ways using the crunchy pastry. Make it more savoury though. So it's savoury and sweet. Yum. So, if anyone didn't know, this is what it looks like. It's a viral chocolate bar, remade by Molly. And if it at room temperature, this would be more like gooey inside. But like, that's enough for me. With coffee or whatever, like half of one of them. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right. So, pita bread. Salt. We need 150 grams of water. White chocolate would make it sweeter. That's pretty true. We need something that will make it more viscous as like a filler, but that doesn't add sweetness. We want like white chocolate that isn't sweet. Let's add cocoa butter. Or the white chocolate that I do buy, it's called Velvet, dark chocolate. You and dark chocolate. Always dark chocolate. Dark chocolate, dark chocolate, dark chocolate. Dark grey. Dull grey, dull grey, dull grey. Has anyone made pita before? Does anyone not know what pita is? Pita. Pita, pita, pita. Less sweet chocolate, yeah. Pita. Not to be mistaken with the Hunger Games pita. Pita. So, hey Google, what is pita bread?
According to Wikipedia, pita or pitta is a family of yeast-leavened round flatbreads baked from wheat flour, common in the Mediterranean, Levant, and neighboring areas. It includes the widely known version with an interior pocket, also known as Arabic bread.
Okay, Arabic bread. So basically it's a bread that you put in the oven, like a flatbread, and then it puffs up like a balloon. What about sugar-free nougat? That's like basically egg whites. That's a pretty good idea. But then just no sugar, you just use the sugar from the pistachio. I like that. No worries, scoop cat boxes and run trash out. No wuckers. All right, we're gonna add some olive oil. So, this is a really fun recipe you could make in your own oven. I think if you put your oven on like the hottest temperature ever, that it goes. But basically you we make the dough, then we cut it in 6 pieces, roll it out, let it rise for a bit, and then from there, put it in, and the air bubbles start to, like it goes into a really hot oven, the air bubbles start to grow, and then they join up, and then they create like a hole in the middle of the flatbread, and then they create like an air bubble. Make sense? Luminology, welcome back, by the way. How's your week been? What's crack-a-lackin'? Just defrosting my chicken. Holla! Hottest temperature. What temperature does your oven go to, Dex? Can't say bagel bite level. Guys, everyone go to your oven right now and check the max temperature. Mine is about 260, it says. Which is crazy. So many jobs, way more than usual, are working 18. Oh, well, wow. Not even enough. Make sure you look after yourself. Don't get burnt out. Make sure you have balance. It's easier said than done, I know. Also, you know that program you were the thing you were telling me to build the website on? Starts with E. And something Elementor. Is that what it was? That is confusing as shit when you go from doing Gutenberg or whatever it's called to Elementor. Very confusing, my friend. Yeah, Elementor, confusing. I'm just working my way through it very slowly. I think once I get my head around it, but I'm so used to building blocks and yeah, it's just, I know it does seem easier and I just need to figure it out. But the website, that's what I'll be doing, preparing for the next 2 weeks, doing the website and the back end. Did you find a theme builder option? Yes, we've got a theme, and the theme that I think it's the one that I showed you. That theme has, the theme that I showed you has Elementor. So yeah, with the theme builder, you can create a certain style design using Elementor, then assign that style to specific pages. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. That way you don't have to design each page from scratch. All right, I'll look into that. Hey Google, add theme builder option to my shopping list.
All right,
Just
I
remind
added
me.
theme builder option to the list called shopping.
I hope the website menu has a big long brownie as the background. Oh, I don't think it's going to do that. But it's getting there. All right. So we're just going to let that sit for a few minutes. Would you like, you can choose between Greek chicken with like preserved lemon, Greek spices, like thyme, oregano, whatnot. Or do you want to do like a Moroccan chicken? Moroccan seasoning. Because then I thought like Greek chicken with like a cucumber, Greek salad, then tzatziki would be nice. And then potatoes, we can do some potatoes in there. What do you think? But then there's whatever options you want for flavors. We're gonna learn how to, we're gonna try. Can we do Moroccan and use Molly's special spice mix? When you say Molly's special spice mix, does that mean first things first? Is that what you're talking about? Okay, these are little mini potatoes. And we're gonna make some smashed taters and some little baked potatoes. The world-renowned Moroccan spice mix. Yeah. So would you prefer Greek? Like lemon, oregano, or Moroccan? Moroccan, could we still make tzatziki? I was looking forward to that. I think it would still be okay. Surprised someone isn't be like, ¿por qué no los dos? Okay. Shh. Oh, I just screwed up really badly. The oven wasn't supposed to be on all the way up. Okay. So what I'm going to try and do is do these in the back of the oven in like a parcel, okay, to see if these will cook and not burn. But I'm a bit worried that they're gonna burn. So maybe we can elevate them somehow, but that would make it hotter. How do you think? I want to like steam them, a little bit of water. Okay. We need something that can do, are they royal blue? Oh, Dex, of course. Of course, of course. Oh. Okay. So right at the back, let's temp the, did it just blow out? I think it just blew out, didn't it? Cool, man. All right, so it's, you can't, it's so windy, you gotta have it like all the way up, which doesn't work for what I want it to do. Where is the air coming from? Like here. I think I can like turn the oven this way. Does that protect it? Yeah. Can you guys still see? Can the wind just stop? That would be great. Is that a gas pizza oven? It is. Yes, 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 it is. Okay. There we go. You need to tell me if it goes out. Stops flashing, like flickering. Oh my God, it's so cold. Hello, Baker Fruit, welcome in. And Randall, hope you're having a great day. So we are doing things in the pizza oven that isn't pizza today. We're gonna try and do something different. So I'm gonna cook some potatoes if we can. We've got some pita bread. We're gonna cook some chicken. Any suggestions are welcome. Although the magpies are here, I don't know. I didn't hear them. Maybe they could be. They could be crows. Were they making noise? They're crows. They're crows. Okay. I'm gonna put that in there like that. The birds you took a picture of, they're cockatoos. Here we go. See what that looks like. So they're potatoes we're going to try and steam. So, yeah, there's often cockatoos, magpies. Magpies make a noise. Crows make a like a raven. And then, hello, Jess. And then cockatoos make a, what sound do cockatoos make?
What's in there?
Potatoes.
How long for?
Oh, no idea. Just trying to. Oh God, I think it went out? It's so windy. You can't have anything but like high, because the wind's somehow blowing. It's not open from the back, but the wind must be like going inwards.
What's that?
Taste that.
What is it?
It's pistachio chocolate.
I probably didn't have any pistachio.
I do have pistachio. I have a jar,
So you don't
but I
need
need
to go to
more.
Costco.
Huh?
So you don't need to go to Costco.
No, I do need to go to Costco. Don't change my words. I still need to go to Costco. Oh, I think we blew it.
What chocolate is this?
That is milk chocolate.
Oh my god.
Yeah, do you want to try it? Yeah, look, guys, this is. Herjunga. Herjungla? Herjungla. Pear cider. Exceed, you got to try this. You have a first sip.
It's non-alcoholic.
It's non-alcoholic.
Good.
It tastes like alcoholic though. Like it has that kind of like bitter, I don't know, like
Yeah, it's fair enough. How much is it?
$2.50 I think.
Per can.
I like it. This is the no added sugar version, so it's less sweet. Yum. From IKEA. I think it's really delicious. I would, if I was closer, I would buy more of this and that would have it. Obviously, there's 8 grams of sugar, which I don't love, but it's less than other things, sodas and whatnot. All right, let's go. So, next thing, I'm still testing flavoured waters. How are you going? What have you had so far? Do we have any mods in stream? Beware is around. Roselli? I know Beware is AFK. Oh, hey, I hear you. No, it's all good. Yeah, just checking who's around. Just checking in, you know. Just following up on you all. Roselli, what flavour? Moroccan or lemon? Greek lemon. Beware, what flavour? We can do a poll, but I want to hear from you too. I'm a bit out of my depth with knowing what I'm doing today because the pizza oven situation is like, I'm very nervous. So you're gonna have to keep people active and chat and keep my energy up. Okay, just keeping you on your toes. This is it. You gotta keep everyone on their toes. Can't let them get too comfortable. Okay, so we've got chicken. I got 2 bags. Do we do both? I haven't had those flavors. But what do you like? What do you like the look of? Like, what do you like the sound of? I mean, oh, not look of, but what do you like the sound of? Moroccan is like Middle Eastern, cumin, coriander, bit of paprika, and then lemon is like lemon, oregano, like Greek is lemon, oregano, bit of thyme. Yeah. I just was like thinking, ¿por qué no los dos? But I love your Moroccan seasoning, so that would probably get my vote. All right, well, let's do the Moroccan, and then if we've got some leftover, we'll try the other. But see, we'll make some Moroccan, and then if we like that, we'll do the Greek as well. I haven't had Moroccan either, but by any chance to promote anything homemade by Molly. Well, the Greek is from our site, so that's still promoting my recipe. Ewok Moon, I haven't tried. There seems to be so many cucumber viral salads that I didn't know which one to start with. So if you can tell me a cucumber salad to make, then we can make one. I like the idea of the soy-based one, soy sesame oil. That reminds me of one we made from a HelloFresh recipe, actually. It was smashed, or Marley Spoon, smashed smashed cucumbers. That was like maybe 3 months ago. I really liked that. Who has heard of the viral cucumbers? Some guy seems to be making the rounds. So you need a bowl. I've tried the soy sesame one and it was great. I bought MSG for it, but honestly, what does MSG even add to it? MSG is just like a flavor enhancer. It's kind of like, if you're using soy sauce, I don't know how much extra it would add compared to like regular soy sauce. If you had some more meaty flavors in there, or like the salmon one, you could use MSG, but I don't know if MSG would be worth it, honestly. Yep. That I have seen. Which ones have you seen, Amago? Would you recommend us recreate any? MSG salt for your salt. Salt for your salt. Sugar for your honey. Okay. So we're using thigh. And we're just gonna chop it up. We're still not friends, Chester. You peed on my cable. I would do the original, which is the soy sesame. Okay. Can you tell me the ingredients in it and let's make it? Oh, I'm just thinking maybe we keep these whole instead of chopping them up. Because then we can chop them up. No, we're just chopping them up already. I feel for presentation, keeping a whole like chicken breast and cooking it and then chopping it up looks nice, but I don't feel like you get as much flavor compared to like pre-chopping. You get more opportunity for the flavor to be surrounding the meat. Does that make sense? Oh, snap. Friendship tested by shenanigans. All right, that's the best camera angle we got today. I'll chop over here more. Cucumber, soy, sesame oil, fish sauce. Okay, well, you get ready to paste that again when I can have clean hands. Not off the top of my head. Oh, snap. I really liked it, but I feel like letting it marinate would be better. Okay. So, can anyone... Hey, Google, what does viral cucumber mean?
Sorry, I didn't understand.
Hey, Google, what is the viral cucumber trend?
Sorry, I don't understand.
No? Okay. Hey Google, why is everyone obsessed with cucumbers?
On the website ca.style.yahoo.com, they say, it is a vegetable that most people can readily find in their grocery store, which Moffat believes is partly why his videos have been so popular. Cucumbers
agree
are
with that.
really accessible, cheap and healthy, he said.
Moffat. Hey Google, who is Moffat? Oh, hey Google, who is Moffat?
On the website sayhoff.org.au, they say, Moffat was an icon of Australian touring car racing during one of its most competitive eras, the 1970s and 1980s. He won 32 of his 100 starts between 1965 and 1989. He claimed the championship 4 times in 2 of the biggest races, Bathurst and Sandown, 4 times and 6 times respectively.
All right, I don't think we're talking about the same person. All right, I'm going to chop these other chicken, and it's going to be our other flavour. I think the pizza oven just went out. Nah, still there, still on. It was just like suckling gas. Okay. So, let's break these apart. Okay. I've now gained another dog, yes. 2 dogs who are allergic, we've realised, to chicken. Chicken seems to be not a good option for dogs. So now they don't know that though. They don't know that they're allergic. They're still pretty keen. Oh, I think that pizza oven's gone out. For realsy now, for realsies. Okay. You gotta tell me if it really stops flickering for like a minute. Why are people so weird? Can you guys hear the music? Yep, still on. Okay. Beautiful. A little bit. We'll do halvesies. There we go. Fantastic. Do your animals have any allergies? Or do you have any allergies? Because I'm pretty lucky. My body doesn't really like me eating pineapple. But like I don't have any big allergies. I wonder if allergies has increased or decreased over time with the amount of, the different types of food that we eat now. Margaret, you're a nutrition trained expert in this field. Do you know if people, like over time, have we gained more allergies or we reduced, with genetically modified foods? Are we more aware of what allergies look like? Yum. We are beginning to wonder if beef is something he might not be getting along with. Nothing major, but wondering if he could be part of itching because he groomed or cleaned. Wow, okay. Interesting. Our dog, it's more noticeable if you have a white dog. Flame is off. You're right. Could also be a gas issue, but I don't think so. I just don't know how to, which way to tilt the oven to make it better or worse. Do you want to stand here? Does that make it better? If I stand here for the whole stream. All right. Seems to be all right. So let's take that out now and see if anything is happening to it. Oh, we'll go this side because that's there. Hey Google, has allergy amount increased or decreased over time?
Sorry, I don't understand.
Hey Google, do more people have allergies with modern food?
On the website bbc.com, they say, there is no single explanation for why the world is becoming more allergic to food, but science has some theories. One is that improved hygiene is to blame, as children are not getting as many infections.
Okay. They're steaming. Heck yeah, okay. Seems to be working, guys. Can you hear that sizzle? They're sizzling. Heck yeah. Cool. Very cool. So that means like more kids are more protected so that they're not as, you know, exposed to as much bacteria, so that when they do come in contact they get allergic reactions. Very interesting. So we're actually, you know, in some ways harming them by overprotecting them. Sorry. Okay. Sorry. Now, chicken. So we're going to grab out first things first. Or you might be wondering what this is here. I needed your assistance. Not cooking related, bin related. Has anyone built I built this part and I don't know how to undo it. I haven't. This is the thing that goes inside our bin to hold our bins together. And I actually I don't know how to do it. And now I'm just realizing you guys can't do it for me, so I'm a bit screwed. Yeah, for some reason, I was midway doing it and I was like, I'll just leave it till stream where we can discuss it. There's nothing really to discuss because you guys can't really help. And so it just has to be another thing for later. Okay. Now, we're going to go to spices and seasonings page in first things first. Moroccan seasoning here. So we need some brown sugar, cinnamon, cayenne, paprika, pepper, cumin, ginger, cloves, salt. Okay. Turn that off. Salt. Okay, back with keyboard. Fantastic.
Delicious.
Hey, Antamina. Thank you for the
16 months.
16
Whoa.
months. Whoa. Amazing. Thank you for your continued support. Thank you for being here. How's your week been? Are you back to reality now after your big trip. Boo keyboards. Terry, what's been news with you? How's your week been? How's the family? Guys, keep talking to me. I feel like I'm in the kitchen by myself. Garlic and onion powder. Family's fine. We lost an unexpected tree. Oh my gosh. Don't make a sentence like that. We lost an unexpected tree limb. Missed the power line by about a foot. Wow. Holy heck. Then it would knock your power out again. You've not been having good luck with your power. I was looking at the wrong one. There's no garlic and onion in this. Okay. Brown cinnamon, cayenne, pepper, cumin, ginger, clove and salt. Okay. Thank you for being here. Recovered from the trip okay. I'm recovering from school now. I got to experiment with natural dyes today and dyed some fabrics yellow with onion. That's very cool. Onion skins. Wow. They're like a brownie yellow, aren't they? That's very cool. People were asking about the food colour on my hands. It's all gone. It was pretty much gone yesterday, but natural food colour, like artificial food colours, you know, come out pretty easily. But you just, out of your hands and out of your bench top, you just got fabrics they're really hard to get out of, I think. Oh, no, it's a lovely mustard yellow. Really? Oh my God, I'd love to see that. What variety of onion did you use? Okay, so we're using, added some paprika. So we're doing some cinnamon. So I'm gonna like quarter this recipe. We're making potatoes in here. So today's stream, we're using the pizza oven to make anything but pizza. We're gonna make pittas, we're gonna make potatoes. That's just gone out, I'm pretty sure. It's very, very windy outside. Yeah, the wind hopefully would stop. Doubt it though. A little bit of clove, just a touch. Cayenne pepper, a little bit of spice. Send pics on Discord, please do. Cayenne pepper. Cumin. A little bit of ginger. Why do I get cardamom out? Oh, pepper. Bit of pepper. That. And ginger. So that is recipe for Moroccan chicken. Moroccan spice. Go here. Beautiful. And then we're also going to do the Greek chicken. I'm just going to chuck that there. So Greek seasoning in here, we want garlic, onion powder, oregano, pepper. We're going to add some lemon, preserved lemon. garlic pepper or fresh garlic. We're going to use a bit of both. A bit of thyme. Thyme. Bit of basil. Onion powder. Issue with this. Should have gotten brave and got my preserved lemon out. Yeah! How's it going? Have you tried any yet? Okay. Even loving people. Hey Google, add Greek yogurt to my shopping list.
I can only share personal information
Oh my
once I
God.
verify your voice. Try going to
You're
assistant
so
settings,
annoying, you
then
know
checking
that?
your voice match settings.
Okay. Preserved lemon. Can't shake the feeling I did it wrong and I'm going to get sick. How come? As long as you cook it, like, should be fine. So, let's get a piece like this. For this amount, we'll probably do one slice. So it looks like that. And you basically, it takes all the bitterness out of it, just salt and lemon that's just been sitting in a jar for months and adds incredible flavour. Because I'm Paradon and it's new. Of course, I understand. Do you think going out and buying some would be better to try that? As long as it's covered with like lemon juice and you add more salt, like it's going to kill all the bacteria. Yum. I just like cumin, salt, pepper, preserved lemon and olive oil, and I put that on potatoes or cauliflower and roast it. It's insanely good. Like that. Beautiful. We're going to put like half of this at this stage, 3/4. Go 3/4. Okay. So then both of these, this one and this one. So used to using this camera, but it's not here today. Over there. There we go. All right, so that's our chicken. And we're going to do our flatbreads. I think they should be, see if we can try one out. Have you ever deep fried Brussels sprouts? Never. Didn't know that was a thing. Chef Steve mentioned it yesterday. No. I feel like I've said this before, Brussels sprouts are an underrated veg. And you should never boil them, always roast them or roast them in the oven, nice hot temperature. Just with some like chopped up bacon as well. Cut in half, deep fry, season, make some aioli. Oh, okay. Hey Google, add Brussels sprouts to my shopping list. All right. So we're going to pop these
I added
aside.
Brussels sprouts to the list called shopping.
Covered. All right. This room's a bit, still a little bit cold. What is the best veg in your opinion? Cauliflower. I'm a big fan of cauliflower. Carrot, like roasted carrot. Oh, yum. What else is good? What do I use a lot? I use a lot of cabbage is nice, can be good. Potatoes. Okay, so we're just getting 6 of these bowls. I'm just going to just shape them like that. Okay, I'm going to try with one of these. Hey, how you doing? Silver Bullet. How you been? Silver Bullet, are you, when is WoW live now? Okay. So this will be our pita bread. You don't want to chop it too thin. Roll it too thin, chop it. All right, you? All right? We're doing pizza oven stuff that's not pizza. Steve was like, I love pizza, but we're having too much pizza recently. So let's get these potatoes out. I feel like they could be. Oh, shit. Oh, it slipped and I touched the handle. Very, very hot. Like very hot. So much so that I think it's going to burn the cork. Silver Bullet. Amy, are you back at work on Monday? What temp is the oven at? Let me see. (372 degrees Celsius). The issue is that I'd like it colder, but I can't turn the oven temperature down because the flame keeps going out. It's because it's so windy outside. Look at this. I don't know if you can see, but it's like seared my skin, just very, very lightly. It's like white. Okay. These are our taters. I'm just hoping that they aren't, which is great. They aren't getting black on the bottom, or a little bit. But they're kind of nearly done. I think we put some more moisture in there, some more water. They look really good. Yeah. I think we go another like 5 minutes. Put some more water in there at the bottom. Because the water is, agreed never too much pizza. I just tell Exceed that. Freaking work, ruining life, right? It's our 5-year partner anniversary on Monday. Silver Bullet, so that's why we were asking. So Belga's coming on stream. You know, you should have taken this week off, Silver Bullet. She took a week off work because she works fly in, fly out. So 1 week off means 3 weeks like back home. So, because she's on, off, on. No, or off, on, whatever. So if you take 1 week off work and like a vacation, you get 3 weeks. And she did that like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Should have taken this week off and you could have played World of Warcraft for a whole 3 weeks. Pulling stuff out of a hot oven is scary. I need to get some oven mitts. Pulling 500 Fahrenheit. Yeah. So that's why I should probably wear this. Okay. Put this back in. Here we go. So this is a heat-proof glove, but that's like for like a hair straightener or whatever, not a 400 degree Celsius oven. Okay. And then I'm going to see if I can put this in there as well. We'll just let this sit and proof for a little bit longer. In the meantime, I'm going to put this into the warm oven. That's pizza dough. It's getting up to temperature too. Okay. We've done the potatoes. We've got the chicken, pita bread, tzatziki. What do we think? Yes, these ones do. Rubber ones. I have rubberized elbow length mitts. The big worry is why I don't have them is the dexterity. We got some gloves from Peace One, sent me big like gloves that came to here and they had like rubber on the fingertips and the hand. The problem is that my hands are so little that I like was dropping things. I didn't try them for this oven. But you don't have a lot of dexterity, and that for me scares me because I feel like that is more unsafe than anything else. Because if you can't feel or you can't move your hands adequately, you'll fumble or you'll touch something that is not appropriate or yeah. You can really only use them for huge things that you can grip on. Yeah, small pans it doesn't work. Yep. Okay, so let's make some cucumber salad. I've got a cucumber here, a big old boy, and we'll make some tzatziki, but we'll also do, I bought this is, if you ever go to, see, Waddickman, you're amazing. If you ever go to Costco, this is one of the best items that you should buy from the store, food store. This makes amazing potato salad. Okay. So cucumber, soy sauce, sesame oil, fish sauce, MSG, pantry. So soy, sesame, fish sauce. Okay. Sesame oil, soy, fish sauce, MSG is back there, white sugar, brown sugar. All right, I think that's all I needed. Cucumber, soy, sesame, fish sauce, MSG, garlic, green onion, sesame seeds. Easy. Nobody. The spring onions or the scallions or green onions that I got delivered are terrible. They're so thick. Like they're... Australia, well, at regular grocery stores, they don't have the nice fine thin ones. Okay. So cucumber salad. Here, we'll just grab one of these. Just the green part, I'm assuming. Okay. It's so sad. Okay. This cucumber looks a bit sad. I don't know why. Give him a wash. Oh my God, it's Taylor. She's is she like on a break now before she does her last leg? It's just Canada, hey? All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it like this. Am I doing it right? Okay. So just cut this cube. Ooh, it's a bit gross. Lucky I did this because this cucumber is kind of like on its way out. All right, cucumber, green onion, and then I'm just adding a bit of soy. I don't know how much, I'm just going to use a bit. And then sesame oil. Fish sauce, I'm just going to use a little bit of this. A lot of saltiness in here. Sesame seeds. I'm going to use brown sugar instead of white sugar. Yeah, until November. Nice. Bit of brown sugar. And then a little bit of muscadure. I'm going to try it without the MSG and then we'll add the MSG to see if it makes any difference, okay? So, you take this, you give it a little zhuzh. There's no chili in it. I don't know if you know who I am. I am JJ. In case you didn't know. JJ Swift. He said chili flakes is optional. Yeah, that one. Oh. I'll do chili flakes. Okay, so I've got to wait it. It needs acid. It needs like vinegar or something. Maybe I didn't the proportions right. Like it's nice, but I feel like it needs like vinegar. Black vinegar. Hold on. A little bit of black vinegar. It's like way too salty. That is so much better. A bit of black vinegar or regular vinegar, like rice vinegar. I just need something a bit of brightness. I don't think you need the fish sauce. Try that. That is delicious. Soy, sesame oil, black vinegar, chili flakes. Let's try with the MSG now. I don't think the MSG is needed. Yum. That is good. So, the things you'll need is light soy sauce, light soy sauce, sesame oil, cucumber, spring onion, scallion, green onion, black or white vinegar, and brown sugar. Okay? I'm gonna do this video. All right, so I've seen this cucumber trend, and we tried the recipe with the soy sauce, sesame oil, fish sauce, sugar, cucumber, spring onion or scallion or green onion. But honestly, I don't think fish sauce is necessary. I don't think MSG. black vinegar. You need some type of acidity in there to make it kind of a bit brighter. Try this. Soy, sesame oil, cucumber, spring onion, scallion, green onion, or whatever. This. A little bit of brown sugar and black vinegar or rice vinegar. A little bit of chili flakes if you want, but give that a go. Much better, in my opinion. Give that a try. So good. BTS of a TikTok? Maybe. We're gonna try this out. Good one. This is a lot of fun. How many have a cucumber in your house right now? How many of you have a cucumber right now? The rest of this cucumber is going to be grated into tzatziki. I ordered 4. Nice. We'll get some black vinegar or rice vinegar and try my version. I'd like to see what you think. Oh God, the top of the potatoes is gone. All right. Look at that. The water's all boiled off. These are nice and soft. So, are you still keen on doing smashed potatoes? So I thought we'd 2 of them, like half we do potato salad and then the other half we do smashed potatoes. What do you think? 0 cucumbers. Have one, yes. Is it still good? Unknown. Out of all the veggies, I am very much known to have a cucumber that gets a bit slimy or just a bit bad. Maybe once a month. Hulk smash. That's really good. I don't love fish sauce, honestly. The only time that I eat like frequently is Vietnamese food. Okay. This is the glass bowl situation. There's this size or this size. Why is there never the size that you want? Okay. Wow, this cast iron is getting a once over. Look at this. Look how, like the seasoning is just ashing off.
Smells good.
Oh, Exceed, have a try this. Have you heard of the viral cucumber trend at the moment?
Did you tell people you put that in the dishwasher?
No? I would tell them. Have you heard of the...
You wouldn't.
Yeah, I put my cast iron in the dishwasher. How do you feel? How do you feel about that? Have you heard of the viral cucumber trend at the moment?
No, dear.
You're not on social media, but
Just like I didn't hear about the Dubai chocolate.
try that.
Oh, it smells like sushi.
Does smell like sushi. There's a fly inside. Okay. These potatoes I've cooked in, they've been roasted in the oven. So I'm going to make some potato salad.
I like that texture.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? He said he likes the texture. Okay, so we're going to make some potato salad and then we're going to do some smashed potatoes.
So you don't yet have an answer to today's question.
What's today's question?
The stream title.
What's the stream question? Hey, can you do exclamation mark title? I don't pay attention to no stream title. I don't even see it. How are we going to do this? Will it pizza oven? Yes, this will pizza oven.
Potatoes.
Yeah,
That's all you got.
that's all we got so far. We're going to cook chicken in there in a minute. I don't know how we're going to... Maybe silicon? I don't even know what temperature the silicon goes up to. I don't really feel like I should put silicon in there. Okay. Let's do a pita bread in the meantime. Okay, are you ready? This pita bread is going to go into the oven and we're going to watch it. Ready? Oh, that wasn't far enough. Where's my little scooter? Now it's going. Shh, Romeo. Look at that. Look at that. It's a pita. It's a pita. And then I flip it over. Look at that. Isn't it just so cool? Isn't that amazing? Bubbles. It's just so amazing. I love it. And so it's kind of steaming itself inside. So cool. Instapuff. I don't think it needs to be cooked for very long. And we'll just try and pick it up. Whoop. Let me bring it over here. Look at that. And then you just let it, kind of, you can wrap it with something and it'll kind of steam and go softer if you want. But isn't it amazing? And you cut it in half and you fill it with stuff. Vaguely cat-shaped. Meow. Cat people, they see cats in everything, don't they? All right, I'm going to turn the oven off for a minute. And then we'll turn it on back when we need it. Okay. So, the Molly potato salad. This is just a real little hack cheat. Okay, so you're gonna get your world's favorite ingredient, which is Kewpie. And don't let anyone tell you off that you're obsessed with it, because that's okay. It's okay to be obsessed with it. Kewpie? Are you saying it's a bad thing? No way. Some people will try and make you feel like it's a bad thing, but it's not. Okay, bit of sour cream. And then a bit of this mustard and dill sauce from IKEA. Like that. Obviously you need more potatoes than what I've done, but could do some bacon as well in here. But that warm potato salad is delicious. It is just divine. Will it pizza oven? You better bloody believe it does. Yum. And I like that the potatoes aren't waterlogged when you boil them. There's not so much moisture, they're kind of like steamed and they turn out really nice. They're fluffier. So if you're near an IKEA, you need to go and try this. Grab some of this, the dill sauce. Insane. Really. And we also have something here, some smoked salmon, which will halve the recipe and then put the salmon in there because Ixie won't eat it. Or maybe we want to do that. You just a little bit of dry salmon on the side. I don't even want to do smashed potatoes anymore. I should have just done them all. I should have cooked more. Oh, I don't need the big bowl. I honestly prefer warm potato salad over cold. And Exceed thinks I'm disgusting. But I don't care. Warm potato salad, once you go warm, I don't know if you'll go back. Try it. IKEA or Costco? You said Costco. Oh shit, I mean IKEA. This is from IKEA. Sorry. Salmon, even better. That is delicious. And then grab this. This pizza pocket. You just cut it in half. Like that. Pop it open like that. And then you just put your, we'll just mash this up a bit. Pop that in there. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be good. Have I gone insane? Probably a little bit, but carbs on carbs with some Kewpie. You get the stuff on yesterday? Yeah, I did. I went up, took Exceed, and then went to IKEA, went to European Foods, got chocolate, all sorted. Thank you though. Things to be embarrassed about. I found myself eating roughly half a cup of almond peanut butter every day. I went to school. Just eating it by itself? I feel like the Swedes would be with me on this. Just think, this is like, you know, like the Polish have pierogies, which is mashed potato wrapped in pastry. This is potatoes wrapped in dough, and that's cooked. Look at that. Is that crazy? Or is that's just so good. A little bit more sauce, it's a little bit dry. This is like a mashed potato sandwich with a bit of salmon. No, with apples and grapes. Never heard of anyone eat almond butter or peanut butter with grapes before. Dough-tatoes, I like that. Dough-tatoes. Okay. Now, we're gonna do smashed potatoes in the pizza oven because it's about the pizza oven today. It's not about potatoes. So what I was saying is this has got so hot, it's kind of cleaned and it's removed all the seasoning off it. Okay. Potatoes. I was so close to buying a round smasher yesterday. It was $14.99 for like one of those handheld like smashers, and I didn't buy it because I'm a loser. Okay. Damn it, we're gonna have to use this. This sucks though, because it doesn't really work. It didn't work too bad. What I'm gonna do, put a bit of oil there. Okay. There we go. Okay. So these are going to be smashed potatoes. Okay. So we want to add salt. We're hoping that they don't stick. Salt and vinegar. Does powdered vinegar, is it a thing? Because I've tried to put like spray vinegar and it's not as intense as like salt and vinegar chips. So can we find powdered vinegar? Like really intense. What is surely there's like a chemical compound or something we can buy that's like really intensely sour. Not sour, but like vinegar. Hey Google, is there powdered vinegar?
On the website inspiredingredients.com.au, they say, freeze-dried white vinegar powder provides the perfect balance of acidity, whether you're marinating meats, seasoning vegetables, or creating flavorful dressings.
Okay. I'm going to do some thyme, and then we'll add some feta onto these later. We'll make them like Greek-inspired potatoes. Okay. Olive oil, salt, and we need some muscadure. How big is the bag, Rosalie? How much is it? Meshy? Remember those potatoes I sent All Things Food? It came with a vinegar powder. Oh yeah! Okay, so we need to buy some vinegar powder. I saw it on MasterChef once. Hey. Okay. Lemon. There we go. And they're going to go into the oven. Under $20 here on Amazon, lots of choices. US Amazon or Australian Amazon? Oh my God, delicious feta, yeah. Okay, so that's going to go into the oven, the pizza oven. So this is going to cook quicker. The oven in there at the moment, the temperature is 400 and it's very hot. So if I could even turn it off. The flame's really low. If it blows out, I don't really care because it's really hot in there already. Yes, US. Is it available in Australia? Okay, tzatziki from the site. The good thing about this, you don't really need to strain this like you would with the regular Greek yogurt. Like this is really thick pot set yogurt. So we're going to add grated cucumber, garlic. You could add some lemon in there as well if you want. I always forget how to spell tzatziki. T-Z-A-T-Z-I-K-I, tzatziki. Z-Z, I never remember which one I'm meant to say, which I'm not meant to say. So I say both. So Greek yogurt, cucumber, olive oil, mint, garlic, lemon juice, pepper and salt. All right. So here we're going to grab the cucumber. We're going to peel it. the little skin thing that it has on it, like that. Excuse me, Jess. I need some vinegar seasoning because then we can make all of the salt and vinegar flavoured treats. Okay, how much? Half a cup. This. Use all of this. Not seeing any really on Amazon Australia. Could be looking in the wrong. Oh, damn it. Of course we don't have the cool stuff. Maybe we look somewhere else other than Amazon. But now that I know it's a thing, thank you, Roselli. We'll see what we can do. All right. Something wrong with the pizza oven. All right, so just squeezing all of the juices out. There we go. All right. So cucumber. Like that. So you want it as thick as possible. So either get Greek yogurt that's pot set or strain it, just like you did with your cucumber, because you want to get real thick. Like that. Wonder if Pantry Man would have something. Maybe. I don't think it's a common thing, but possibly. Look at that. Salt. A little bit of olive oil. Just a bit of extra fat. And now we need some garlic, lemon juice. If I'm near the center today, I'll... Oh, thank you. It's very sweet of you. You missed out on a good breakfast, Silver Bullet. I went to IKEA yesterday and had a really banging breakfast. I was impressed for IKEA. It was really good. And then I got sushi because I had to get sushi. If I go to IKEA, I gotta get sushi. Just 4 little pieces of a burrito. But next time I go up, we'll go up together. Okay, we'll go to Sushi Train. Okay. All right, so garlic like this. And you don't, with this, the garlic is raw. You just need to give it time. Squeeze it, pop it in here, and let it sit for, 15 to 20 minutes, and it will spice your face off. Like, you don't need to add too much fresh garlic to notice it. This was 1 big clove and 1 small clove. That's all you need. Trust me. Taste. I didn't see a single meatball. It was breakfast. They didn't have meatballs for breakfast, I don't think. I wouldn't have eaten any anyway. I don't know how I feel about eating meatballs for breakfast. Except was like, whatever happens, don't bring any meatballs home for me. He's not a big fan. I don't mind them. Now we need lemon juice. Oh no! We were make a salad, a Greek salad, and I used all my cucumber to make the viral cucumber. All good. Just chop up some veggies. You distracted me. So, you know how like IKEA synonymous with meatballs? Also synonymous with IKEA is the chocolate, the Daum chocolate. I went to the food section yesterday and I said, oh, is there no Daum chocolates? And she said, oh, we haven't had them for a while. We don't think we're getting them in again. And I was like, bro, what? Like, IKEA can't have Daums. Like it's one thing that they didn't have any more they don't do elderflower syrup or any syrups anymore. Crazy. I was, and still am, so shocked because I wanted to do it like a IKEA brownie. So crazy. Okay, that's your tzatziki. Nice and thick. Look how thick that is. And if you put this in the fridge and let it sit, it'll thicken up as well further. Yum. Garlicky, delicious. We'll check on our potatoes and then we need to do more pita and then do our chicken. Went to go and check on there, realised I didn't have my hand glove. They're looking good. If the wind could stop, that would be really amazing. Okay. All right. So now we get our dough balls like this. Just pick them up and we're just going to roll them out and then let them sit for a bit longer so they can repuff. You don't want to go too thin, so they're just going to be about that big. Beautiful. Beautiful. And then so this will puff up and create our pockets like that. What we did before. There we go. So we've got 6 in total. Okay. I'm thinking maybe we cook them both in the same pan on different separate sides of the cast iron. All right, so taking this and see if we can maybe fit it in there next to the pan. Push it further in. Yeah. Need to be able to get that back out. Puffin. It's going. Oh no. Go, go, go. He's going. Yes. I was a bit worried there. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I just take it and then flip it over like that. Beautiful. That was satisfying. Isn't it so good? I tested the vinegar. I like the addition. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Pop another one in. So you just gotta wait for it. The oven isn't as hot as it usually is, or what it was before the first time. So the pockets, the like air bubbles will start to join each other, and then they'll start to grow, and then as they join, so good, isn't it? Oh, shit. Don't touch it with your fingers. I got a little bit darker than I wanted. I left it in there for a bit too long. Then after this one, we'll take out the potatoes. I'll need my trusty, wusty mitt, my glove. Keep going. Oh no. What happened to this one? I think the issue is because it's not in the center of the oven because the the cast iron's there. Glad that the answer to will it pizza oven has been a yes so far. Yes, pretty good. It's been pretty good. We're getting there. This one, it was a bit of a fail, but we can just use it as flatbread. That's no worries. Okay. Could you make s'mores? Do you want to try? That's the type of question I want. Oh. All right. We should have checked these a little bit earlier. They look good, except a little bit on top, but underneath they look good. They did get cooked at 400 degrees Celsius. They're very crunchy. Look at them. Very, very crunchy. Just had the dark side for the photos. Okay, definitely too long. But I'm just thinking using this cast iron for the potato, the chicken. Take these out. You hear that crunch? Oh, yeah, that's hot. Okay, I kind of seared my gloves. Okay. All right. Have you heard of Annabelle Langbein? No. Who is Annabelle Langbein? When she's at home. Have you heard of the Exceed and I were having this discussion. He'd never heard of it. When you know when you think someone's like talking crazy? When they say something like a saying and you're like, nah, no one says that. Have you heard of the term, like when someone says, oh, who are they when she's like, who is Annabelle Langbein when she's at home? Have you heard that term? When like someone doesn't know who someone is and they say, oh, when they're at home? No. Okay. Well, you surely there's someone. Come on, guys, do me a solid. Okay. No. She's a Kiwi chef, I think. She's cook books. That's all I know. I have heard of that. Maybe it's an Australian thing. What do we think? Okay. Our Moroccan chicken, sorry. Our Greek chicken. And let them touch each other. And now they're going to go into the pizza oven. As you can see, they're preheated. Let's give them a little bit of a stir. Okay. Now that. I'm going to go in the other pizza oven. Are you ready? I'm going to turn the heat on medium. Might put them a bit like that, then we can see a bit better. Can you see? Just a little taste. And then we're going to finish the day with some s'mores. And some s'mores and a little pizza. Yo, that's a broiler. Basically. Okay. I'm going to do this. I stand here. I don't know what you guys can see. Oh, hot. Nice. So now it's kind of basically cooked. We just want to get it like a little bit browner in there. I only asked because she has this recipe. I can't find it anywhere on Google. She makes crispy potatoes that she essentially shallow fries them in butter, which sounds insane to me. Okay. Have you got a video of it that I can watch? Okay, so we've got tzatziki, sauce, chicken, potatoes. I think that's it. And then prepare our chocolate for our s'mores. Jess is getting blown away outside. Okay, what cookies do I have? Do you think wafers or graham crackers? This is my last packet, second last packet of graham crackers. No, I got 3. I'm gonna try these wafers as well. I think we're done. I think we're done in there. Oh yeah. Oh goodness. Look at this. Will it pizza oven? Yes, it will. I have to ask Exceed if he wants to come and try. Lemon chicken, Moroccan chicken. Skillet ASMR. It's sizzling more than it does when it's on heat, like on the stovetop. All right, I think it needs a bit more salt for both. An MSG. You're a wizard, Harry. Look at that. Making sure it's cooked. It's no biggie they touch, but I didn't really want them to touch. Ready? For a taste. Mmm. Yum. They're both so good. Oh, that's a bit spicy with the cayenne pepper. Hot. Mmm. Yum. Oh, that's sensational. How much was the food truck? Well, we're going to serve them in pita. So, $10? Where's my little turning tray? 10 quid. Don't really know what a quid is. It's quid a pound. Look at this. Watch it. Cool, the flame went out, nice.
What have we got?
Always gets a bit scary when it gets to this part because you're like, oh, it's gonna keep growing, is it? Like sometimes it just stops.
These little pitas.
Little pita. Like sometimes they grow and sometimes they don't. It's very confusing. Maybe I should just do one at a time next time.
What do you think of your turnip?
My turnip's good. I like it.
Want to try a potato?
You can try a potato.
Looks like my sort of potato.
What did you say?
Looks like my sort of potato.
Yeah, potato salad, yeah. Thought you like it. What do you think of that?
It's good. What's the difference?
Lemon. This is Greek lemon. And then this is Moroccan.
His and hers.
He's an
Where's it?
no, he's a Greek.
No, you like this one.
Yeah. Okay.
So Willet pizza oven.
Yeah, try that.
Yeah, I'm doing that now.
Oh. This is the crispy roasted potatoes. Very crunchy.
That was in the pizza oven. That's good.
They were, we wrapped them in aluminium foil and we cooked them in, steamed them with some water in the pizza oven. Took them out, smashed them, seasoned them, put them back in there.
Can I try pita?
You can try pita. Let me just get them out of the oven. These ones, sadly, I think are going to be more like flatbread. I don't know why they didn't work.
These are flatbread.
Yeah.
They're special.
Hello, Ixie.
Hello.
So tzatziki. I'll do tzatziki first.
Oh, you. Oh. Okay.
You don't have to.
We had different ideas.
Were you going to put potato in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did one before with potato. They thought I was crazy. You do potato if you want. Put both.
What, is that for you?
No, yeah.
Okay, I'm just confused.
You make you, boo. They're kind of like potato chips, yeah. And then will exceed pizza oven, I wonder.
No.
No, you're not really interested.
What? No,
You-
they want to cook me.
Oh, okay. So that you've just got smashed potatoes with tzatziki.
Nope.
What do you put in there?
A potato?
Smashed potatoes.
Nope.
Oh, you've got the potato salad. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I did. I did the exact same thing, but I added salmon to mine.
You added salmon.
Yeah. So that's Greek chicken, tzatziki. Probably should get some like cheese.
Do the Greek eat cheese?
Fair enough.
Yeah. Better than real cheese.
Why? Real cheese to you is cheddar.
It's like fancy cheese. That's good.
Yeah? Can't beat a good
I
tater.
cook it a little bit longer. It's good.
Yeah. I was a bit worried they'd be overcooked. So then we thought we'd just add some of like feta like that. Just put this in there. Yum. My type of food, like making your own meal. What do you think? And last but not least,
Oh, you got more?
we're going to do a s'more.
What's this? Oh,
What do you hate about s'mores?
everything. Everything.
Why?
They're messy. They're sugary. The work is not worth the payoff. They don't taste very good. Usually the chocolate that you pick to go with them is shitty chocolate.
Hershey's.
Yeah. Everything about s'mores is crap.
Oh man. Did you try both chicken?
No. Is that okay?
Sure, I'd like you to try both.
Okay.
This pear drink's so good. Oh, good. Thank you. Nice lunch on this miserable weather. The big issue is with the oven has been with the wind outside. Pity we couldn't have a, what's it called? A indoor one. Bring it indoors. You could once. You can do everything once, right? And then you just die from, is it carbon monoxide poisoning if you burn propane inside? What's the health issue there?
Too much pizza.
You said too much pizza.
It's good pizza.
Thank you. You've got to keep it a close eye on the s'mores. You don't want them to get too gooey. Then it won't get messy, okay? So, I have milk, dark, white. I do have the jumbo marshmallows. Look at these guys. Oh, I keep going to go there. The camera's just not working. Jumbo marshmallows. They're called jumbo roasters. I've already eaten half one. I'm a bit scared of this going into the pizza oven and melting. A microwave moon pie. What's a moon pie? Is that a whoopie pie? Okay. We can all thank Roselli for this. Sending me graham crackers. Amazing. Amazing human. Okay. So I got 2 graham crackers, and then I'm going to try this because these are leftover and I'm thinking the oven will make them better. Wafers. These are pretty stale, but I'm thinking them get cooked in the oven, they'll come back to life. Okay. Is that milk or dark? Okay, so chocolate goes on the bottom, and then, so we go chocolate on the bottom, and then the marshmallow on the top. Is that correct? That's too big of a marshmallow. It's a bit much. There we go. Okay, so that's going to go on the wafer, and then that's going to go like that. Is that right? I'll show you. So, does that look good? Any changes? Any suggestions? Speak now. Or, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put them on here. Oh, you guys can't even see. Put them on here and just hold them in the oven. I'm gonna make this smaller. Go gadget. Never had one, looks right to me. That thing looks like a weapon. It is. Nunchucks. Okay. So, I think it's either way. Do you have lemon curd? No. I did, but I threw it out. It was really bad. I couldn't stomach. Oh my God, I nearly tipped him off. Oh my God. Are you ready? Roselli, does that look right? Does that look right? Okay, so we'll turn the oven back on. Dude, just ignite. Shit face. Okay, I need to get that out. It's stuck. Oh. Cool, man. It doesn't sit flat. Shit. Oh, Chester, don't eat that. It's blurry. There we go. So it looks like we're starting to melt. The temperature in the oven is 344. Hey Google, what is 344 Celsius in Fahrenheit?
344 degrees Celsius is equal to 651.2 degrees Fahrenheit.
So we're getting some toasting on the top. Oh, and the chocolate is melted. Oh my God. This is such a good idea.
What's that? S'mores?
Yeah, in the pizza oven. Milk. Belgian milk. Look at that.
Show. You're going to squish both of them?
No, no, of course not. Look.
You think the wafer can handle the heat?
I'm just figuring that out. I don't know. I think the wafer is standing up okay. The issue is the marshmallow is only cooking on the top. I think that's good. Look at that.
Looks good.
That was good, well done, thank you. Okay, so this. Wow. That
You're going to burn your
deliciousness.
fingers if that pierces.
You think it will be molten?
Yes.
Well, those marshmallows work way better in the oven than they did in hot chocolate when I tried them. Didn't melt at all. Yeah. I tried them as well. They kind of taste like plastic type thing.
What, the marshmallow?
The marshmallows aren't great. Look at that. Oh my God, but
You're crazy.
the issue is, I'll probably have a bite of this and then I'll get too sweet. It'll be too sweet. But the cookie is very warm. They just float there. Yeah, I tried that. Remember that a few weeks ago? I said like I really had a hungering for a hot chocolate. Put the marshmallows in there and they just sit there and they don't melt. And then you try and toast them and they just kind of taste like a bit like nothing.
Why did you put marshmallows in
Hot chocolate.
Sorry, I'm not a hot chocolate guy either. So.
He's not a hot chocolate guy either. All right, ready? Oh, this is way too messy.
Told ya.
Romy's keen. Ready?
How is it?
I don't know yet.
Is it cooked evenly?
It is quite good actually. Like the cookie is like gone like crunchy again. And the chocolate, because the cookie got so warm, the chocolate is evenly cooked. Like the chocolate is malted, like runny.
Okay.
Whereas sometimes like some s'mores you do, the chocolate is like still kind of firm. I'm done. But I just want to show you this. This is the wafer. Oh, and it's gone crunchy again. So when you've got things like cookies that you think are a bit stale, put them back in the oven. And what happens is the sugars that have crystallized melt and like it re-enlivens them. So like these, this wafer, this is why I haven't thrown them out, is because you just need to recook them. Look, they're like, they're a bit stale. But if you cook them, look, they're crunchy again. Hot. Not hot. So sugary. But look at that. There is something like major food porn about s'mores and marshmallows specifically. So Margot, this is your now sign to use them in s'mores, not hot chocolate. Oh, so sweet. There's something so like good about them, but they are like way too sweet. Like, you want to keep eating, but I got rid of the packet I had. That was years ago. Okay. Yum. Okay, so keep the pizza oven turned up so we can clean it. Cook it for a few minutes. What did you think? We did pita bread. We did chicken. We did potatoes. So we bake potatoes as well as we smash potatoes. We did chicken in the cast iron pan. I think that was really good. I think I'll do that again. I'd like to try it not today because we've got enough food, but making a steak. Or getting like a really nice cut of like a piece of meat on a bone. Like one of those fancy like tomahawk type thing. That would be cool. I'd stick to the Pasco ones, they're good. They're probably my favourite brand. I think today was great. Way less carbs, but nevertheless, look, Greek chicken with feta. No, not really less carbs. I just remembered. I got a pizza dough. We might make a Turkish bread. Let's make a Turkish bread. So we can't make a pizza because I promised no pizzas, but let's make a Turkish bread. How about that? Okay, semolina. Oh, semolina is a busy street. Okay. The oven's already preheated. We'll make like a Turkish kind of a barbira bread. So, like that. This is my favorite thing that I've found. Rather than dough balls in a big container, putting them in these, which has got oil, and it just falls out like that. Look at that, amazing. And it falls out into like a ball. Not Alibaba, Temu. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Temu. Okay. What else are we gonna need, Jess? Yeah? I'm gonna make a Turkish bread. So basically this with every bagel seasoning.
Like you made the other time?
Yeah.
That'd be good. But now I was gonna come and eat pita. Now I'm gonna save myself. How was your small?
Pretty good.
So good, you still got it on your face?
Is it on my face still?
Yep.
You let me, I went to bed, you told me I had chocolate on my face last night, and it was still, went to bed and it was still there.
Well, I don't check you for chocolate in bed. Didn't you have a shower?
No, I did have a shower. No, I said I went to bed. Like, I thought you got it off.
I laughed at it because it was there when Belga was here.
Yeah. Guys, my brother and Exceed were both here, and I had chocolate on my. You told me I had chocolate on my face, but you then got it off. I thought you got it off my face.
Well, if it's any consolation, I wouldn't have let you leave the house like that.
Thank you. Well, the other day I went to the cinema with my girlfriends, and we were in gold class, so I had a mug of coffee, cappuccino, and I was drinking it in the cinema, like because you got lay down chairs. It's like fancy bougie class. And I must have like gone like that. So we'd got out of the cinema, chatting to my girlfriends. Obviously it's a bit darker. We all walked to the toilet, went to the toilet, got out of the toilet, went to wash my hands, and I had this massive chocolate ring all around my face. And I looked at the girls, I was like, what the fuck, man? Like, why? They said they didn't see it, and I'm like, oh. crazy. All right. Are we gonna try a pie in the pizza? We can one day, yeah. So oil, like that. Beautiful. And then we're just gonna do everything bagel seasoning. Like that. And then we just gotta do a shake check. Oh shit. Okay. So I'm gonna turn this heat down. So it's not pizza, it's flatbread, okay? Made in the same technique, but it's flatbread. Look at that. Now where's my turner? Whoa, look at that. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Oh, try to do it with one hand is a bit crazy. Look at that. Damn. So this dough is what we made 2 weeks ago. It's been in the fridge. So it's well hydrated. Yes. It's really awkward to do this with a shorter one. Look at these. Yum. Hot. Let's take these off. Like that. Yes. It's crazy how fast things, yeah, isn't it?
By the way, did you see Shady? It's his son's birthday.
And then Shadi's birthday tomorrow, that means, isn't it? Shadi's,
I think it's Monday.
okay.
Yes, they're very close.
What do you think?
Delicioso. How do you say delicious in Greek?
Hey Google, how do you say delicious in Greek?
In Greek, that's hyperοχos. Anything else you
Yipirahos.
want me to translate?
No.
You can't do that on the...
Yeah. Yipirahos. Oh, can you hear that crunch? I would say flatbread is my favourite way of eating bread.
Sourdough.
Yeah, I like sourdough, but
Bagels.
nah,
Well, it's not going to be garlic bread, is it?
not going to be garlic bread. This is,
Molly hates garlic bread, guys.
just a regular, like, store, like, you know, the cheap garlic bread. I can make it myself, but cream cheese garlic bread is nice. Look at that crunch.
Garlic punch, Did you put corn, what is it,
Semolina.
on the bottom? Mm-hmm.
Take a sip.
Very good.
Pretty good. Very.
It's right on that edge. Like you wouldn't want to cook it like any longer.
No.
Because you got some crispy bits.
Yeah,
and then
some bit undercooked. Yeah. But
Which is good.
yeah, you want a bit of
Delicate balance.
yeah. So excited. Was it successful?
Very.
Very. So keep your ideas coming in. I like the idea of the pie decks. The only issue I worried about is like the pizza oven. We're going to try and see how we can control the temperature not getting too hot, because it heats up really quickly, and I'm worried about it getting burnt on top rather than cooking inside. Look at this. I tried this one this time. This flatbread. See how hydrated it is? Yum, yum, yum. That is good. Delish. Very good. I think we did it. 2-day ferment in Discord. It went well? I'll have to check it out. Very glad to hear. Very proud of you. Oh my goodness. All right. We're going to clean up now. But that was really fun. I really enjoyed that. It went better, but still things to figure out. Of course, if there's anything that I can help with, please let me know. This weekend I am planning the stream on Monday for the partner anniversary, if you have any ideas, and what we should do to celebrate 5 years of being partners. And then working on the website, baby. I've taken a whole bunch of e-commerce photos of the brownies, and then just building that out from marketing and figuring out, I've got to find a CRM program. I don't exactly know what to look for. Happy guy. All right. I hope you guys have had, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and ask me why. Zoho CRM, is this your program? Is this your program? Zoho, cool name. Depends on how you have your POS set up too. Nope. Zoho is a company of about 15,000 employees, complete ecosystem of service. So you would recommend it? So the website is WooCommerce. I don't really know too much. Their CRM is very inexpensive, and you can link it up to WordPress WooCommerce. Okay. Zoho CRM. Let me write that down. I've been using it for WP site, Gravity Forms, WooCommerce. Okay. Let me have a look. Scorch mark, when you say with my POS, what do I need to look for? Oh my goodness. trying to find a. Right, we're going to go and visit Little's. She's playing Elden Ring. But everybody, maybe Belgore, we're celebrating 5-year partner anniversary. 5 years of being partners. 7.5 years on 8 years? What are we at? 8 years on Twitch? 7 years. Something. Five, I think 7.5 years on Twitch, 5 years partnered. We're going to be having a fun stream, so make sure you're there in 1 day and 20 hours, 42 minutes. Is that right, Exceed? I think it's frozen. But thank you for being here. Copy and paste the Raycall message. Thank you for those who have contributed to today's stream. I really appreciate all of the support. Sticking around, more, just chatting, being available in chat, asking questions to one another, asking questions to me. It makes me feel so less lonely in the kitchen when I know the chat's active. But I know subs have gone up, the price is crazy. So if you'd like to buy merch, tip, cheer, that's appreciated.
The best way to support us is to buy some brownies.
Yes, and buy brownies or buy merch. Or buy brownies for someone else, a gift card for someone, maybe. But take care, brush your hair, be good to yourself and those around you. Let's go see Little's. Copy and paste this, it makes me happy. Bye.